In this video, we'll see how to configure taxes in WooCommerce so they are applied correctly to your orders and then reflected in the invoices generated by B2Brouter. Let's get started. First, go to WooCommerce, then Settings, and open the Tax tab. This is where you define the general tax settings before creating any specific VAT rate. Let's go through the main options one by one so you can choose the configuration that best fits your store. With automated taxes, you can enable automatic tax calculation or disable it and manage the tax rates manually. Keep in mind that if automated taxes are enabled, WooCommerce may override any rates you have added manually. In prices entered with tax, you decide whether the prices you enter for your products already include VAT or whether VAT should be added on top of the product price. This setting affects how the rest of the tax calculation works, so it is important to define it first. With Calculate Tax Based On, you choose which address WooCommerce should use to calculate the tax, the shop base address, the customer's billing address, or the customer's shipping address. The right option depends on where you sell and who your customers are. The shipping tax class defines which VAT rate applies to shipping costs. It can use the same tax class as the products or another tax class you have created. The rounding option allows you to round tax at subtotal level instead of rounding it per line. This can be useful if your orders usually include several product lines. In additional tax classes, WooCommerce includes reduced rate and zero rate by default. You can add more tax classes here if your store needs other VAT rates besides the standard one. Then you can decide how prices are displayed in the shop and during cart and checkout. These two settings can be configured separately, depending on whether you want customers to see prices including or excluding tax. The price display suffix is a free text field that appears next to the price. For example, you can add VAT included, excluding VAT, or any other message that helps clarify what the customer is seeing. Finally, with display tax totals, you can choose whether taxes are shown as a single total or itemized by each tax rate. Once you have reviewed these options and selected the configuration you want to use, click Save Changes. Once the general settings are saved, go to the Standard Rates tab. This is where you create the specific tax rates. Each row represents one tax rate, and you can add as many rows as you need depending on the country, region, postcode, or city. In this example, we are going to create a 21% VAT rate for Spain. In country code, we enter ES, so the rate applies to Spain. If this field is left empty, the rate can apply to all countries. The state code, postcode, and city fields allow you to restrict the tax rate to a specific region, postal code, or city. If they are left empty, WooCommerce applies the rate more broadly. In the rate field, we enter 21. In tax name, we add the name that will be shown to the customer in the order and later in the invoice. In this case, we use VAT. The priority field defines the order in which tax rates are applied if several rates overlap. For this example, we use priority 1. The compound checkbox is used when a tax should be calculated on top of another tax that has already been applied. In this example, we leave it unchecked. The shipping checkbox defines whether the same tax rate also applies to shipping costs. This is only an example using 21% VAT for Spain. Each store may need different rows: a reduced rate, a zero rate, a rate for another country, or several rates depending on the area. Once the rate is configured, click Save Changes. Now let's check the tax display from the customer's point of view. On the shop page, the customer can see the prices of the products in our store. The customer adds a couple of products to the cart and goes to checkout. In the order summary, the subtotal appears first, and the VAT amount is shown in a separate line. This allows the customer to clearly see how much tax is being applied before confirming the purchase. After completing the billing details, the customer places the order. On the confirmation page, they can see the full breakdown of the order, including the subtotal, the applied VAT, and the total to pay. Now, from the WordPress admin area, we can open the order that has just been created. Inside the order details, WooCommerce also shows the same tax information, the product lines, the subtotal, the VAT amount, and the final total. This allows the store administrator to verify that the taxes have been applied correctly before checking the invoice in B2Brouter. From the same order screen, we can use the View in B2Brouter button to open the invoice generated in the B2Brouter platform.